So the DLC, the Street Fighter, the Capcom Cup DLC will be gone after this month.
Yeah, that's right.
It will no longer be available. Makes sense. I feel like they need to stop it, gather up how much they earn from it.
It's like the stage and the outfits, right?
Yeah,
is what
I think
it is.
so. Yeah.
So it's like the Ring of Destiny plus some other stuff.
And to be honest with you, like,
costumes.
I actually really like it because I actually like that Cammy alt outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Because she has that real fuzzy jacket, but if you use the code, it gets rid of the fuzzy jacket, and then I think she looks like super sick.
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
That way. So it's actually one of my favorite costumes for her. So better than a lot of the other ones that she has. So.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So next year, do you think that they'll have a different stage or what?
The Ring of Destiny 2.0.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think once Capcom Cup starts again, they'll just probably bring it back and then start the sales again, and then that way you can buy it, and then that money will now go to the next year. You know, it makes sense to me that they're taking it away. So
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something like that. That sounds about right.
yeah, and again, you know, people are talking.
And they talked about the prize pool actually being raised, and they had like the number it was raised to. I don't remember what it was.
You mean the prize money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Capcom
did
Cup.
a while ago.
It was
we
like,
talked about it on one of the episodes, I think.
But they announced so when they announced Capcom Cup and where it was going to be, they said like, here's how much money.
Oh, really?
It was like 350,000 instead of 250,000 or 300,000. So one of those two, and it was like, there's a bunch of money.
So in other words,
Sweet.
whoever wins first place will potentially get even more than 120.
No, yeah, they will.
Dude, I actually hope they spread it down a little bit because it's only top 8.
That's the most important thing,
I would like it if they took that money and spread it down a little bit.
It seems crazy to me that they have not yet done that.
Yeah, they said
340K.
Yeah, they say it's 350K now, and I would like to see the money spread down a little bit. Like if that's what the DLC did and made it so that it spread out, I will buy like more.
That's actually really cool that they raised that much money with it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. Is it gonna slide?
It's
Yeah.
too hard to stay up there.
It's not flat.
Okay. Blaze Blue Central Fiction just had a patch come out recently to fix some bugs in there. So
Cool.
that is. Let me see if there's anything else that has happened with this patch besides just some bugs.
Bug
here.
fixes.
Yeah, there's definitely. So it's mostly just bug stuff.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
just
all
It
bugs.
doesn't look like any real balance changes.
Yep.
Of course, Central Fiction just came out, so you definitely want to check that out.
Oh yeah, they said that Dark Donald's gonna be playable at PlayStation
Oh yeah,
Experience.
that's right. Yeah,
Which is gonna be cool. That means for sure we all get to play him.
You get to play some Dark Donald.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure because at some of these events,
Are we not gonna have time?
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go in there early to play.
Well, actually, I guess now that I think about it, Sunday is not going to have.
Right,
The
we could
Capcom
run
Cup,
in
so we can
Sunday.
just
and
just
play,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also going to be playable on Sunday, actually, is Fantasy Strike.
Oh yeah. it's gonna be
Dave
there.
Serlin's new fighting
Right.
game that is coming out
It's got
based
the
on
Yomi
his
counter.
Yomi, yeah, which basically you do nothing, and I guess
Yeah.
that
I
kind
thought it was an interesting idea. Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you completely stop doing any inputs, then you'll automatically throw tech, and throw tech will like look cooler, I guess, or have some other thing
It just
associated
looks
with
funny,
it. I think
yeah.
it's just looks.
Because that's the only way to take a throw.
It's the only way? I didn't think
Yeah.
it was the only way.
Yeah. You
Oh.
can't take any other way. You just gotta let go of the joystick
Interesting.
and buttons.
Really? I just thought that was like a special way to do it, but
Yeah.
okay.
But
in
I
any
mean,
case.
it's really interesting because he's really trying to simplify it and really make it about this mind games thing, right? So like, there's no crouching attacks.
No.
There's like one attack button. There's 2 special move buttons, and then there's a throw button. I think
Yeah,
it is.
it's like
And so-
forward plus one of the specials,
Yeah.
I think. Or
I mean, look, I'm not the biggest fan of like HDR, whatever. People know that, whatever. But I mean, like, I wasn't a fan of the reduction of execution in Rising Thunder that much.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the lessening of execution in Street Fighter V. I just think that this whole concept of, hey, execution is bad for fighting games is just, it's wrong. Like, I just think it's wrong.
Dude, have you ever watched like these League of Legends players play and they do all these crazy fancy like flash crazy moves and everything, and all I'm thinking is like, yeah, that stuff's really cool, and like people see that and they're like, wow, that was super hard to do, that was so awesome. That's like the most popular game ever, and it has tons of executional difficult stuff.
And the one thing that I've always talked about
And
too
fighting
is
games
like
should have
the
too.
first
Not that
viral
much.
the first
League of
viral
Legends?
clip.
Yeah.
That's just hard. There's a lot of stuff that's really difficult.
There's a little bit of stuff that's difficult.
There's
It's not
definitely
like
stuff
fighting
that's hard.
games.
Yeah, maybe not to the same level,
on.
but there's definitely tons of crazy
It's not
reaction.
nothing, but it's of course reactions.
Yeah.
Of course reactions.
League of Legends players are pretty good.
Oh, of
The-
course.
League of Legends.
There's no doubt.
If you watch Street Fighter V, if you look at the history all year, the first viral clip of Street Fighter V was when Chris G did the Guile combo to Blockbuster John on an online
Yeah,
match.
that
It
was
wasn't
sick.
even a tournament match. And that's what went viral. because people like seeing that. Last year, I know, like me and David were like, it wasn't that great, but that whole Daigo combo on Momochi,
Yeah.
you know, that everyone got all hyped about, like that was another thing. It's because people like seeing that thing, and there's a reason why I feel like people say Street Fighter V looks boring to them, because Daigo is never gonna do a combo that you're gonna see, not gonna see like medium players do.
Yeah.
You know, it's always gonna be the same thing, and a lot of people, that's what's fun. Like, it doesn't surprise me like Chris G picked up Guile because he had that combo. Like, I interviewed him.
Yeah,
I was like, why did you pick up Guile? I was like, he had a fun combo. And that's how he ended up sticking with him. Like, I don't want the game to be changed so that it's like execution crazy, but just put in 2 characters. Put in a Viper with some seismo cancels again. Put in again with some hand slap combos or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that, but
I think at this point there are characters with combo requirements, right?
There's a
it's
couple.
just Guile. It's just Guile.
Urian has some
Yeah, you
stuff.
don't think Urian has some cool stuff?
Like
Urian, okay,
headbutt
yeah.
loop
Because the
and-
towards medium punch into headbutt, towards
Headbutt.
medium punch into body tackle. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably the closest.
He
But
has some stuff, but it's mostly like charge stuff. I think both of them is mostly like
yeah,
charge
actually,
and
that's
low full gate.
that's probably where it comes from. It's because they're both charge
I guess
characters.
Chun has that too. To some
Yeah,
degree.
Yeah.
hers are all charge stuff too.
So all the execution stuff are coming from charge characters, not from anything that's kind of interesting
air
about
legs,
the characters.
Instant air
Doesn't
legs,
matter.
yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if you think about Street Fighter 4, there were some characters that I was kind of interested in playing, and I was like, man, if I learn this character, there's a bunch of execution.
I don't even think Ibuki's that execution heavy.
No, not in this game.
Yeah,
I think she
not too
certainly
much.
was higher execution in the last game.
She was quite execution.
Yeah. Last game
She was
had
so
the,
fun.
She had the Tumuji loops and stuff like
That
that.
was so fun
but,
to do.
Yeah, I'm sad that they
Watching Sagai get looped by that character in Street Fighter 4 was something else. It was so funny. You should get like 8 loops, and you're just like, oh my god.
I just really hope that they. I mean, the thing about it is, okay, maybe not necessarily, because Street Fighter V is its own thing now. But, I mean, I definitely think that that's something missing from the game. So, the fact that all these people are trying to make fighting games with no execution, I feel like really defeats the point of fighting games. Like, I feel like, I mean, when people found out you could cancel normals into specials in Street Fighter 2, that's when the game blew up. Because before it was just jump sweep, blow sweep. And it wasn't fun. As soon as people found out there was cancels, that added this weird level of execution, and everyone got all hyped about it. Like, that's what caused Street Fighter 2 to blow up.
Do you think that execution is required to have fun combos? Like, I'm thinking about when I played Marvel 3 for a while, and I played Hulk Hager and Thor, and even before that I played like Spencer and She-Hulk Doom. Most of those characters didn't have terribly tough combos.
Right, yeah.
But I like had fun doing even Hulk combos. Hulk combos are super easy.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing sick loops, but
They
in
look
general
cool
they're
too,
quite
actually.
easy. Yeah, and I always thought that they were fun to do. So I don't know if you need to have, difficult execution to have fun combos, but anyway, I get your point about people wanting to have
I think
fun.
part of it is like cool conversions too, because in Marvel, like, you just get the craziest hits out of nowhere, and also like different assists mean that you get to see different variations of the combos.
Yeah.
And it's just also because I think it's rewarding to be able to let strong players who do put in the time have something that they can kind of, quote, show off with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Even GamerB, when I first talked to him, I remember talking about Red Bull Kumite. I was like, how do you like Street Fighter V? He's like, I can't do anything fun in the game. He's like, I can't show off. Like, I felt like with Adon, like, when he would get people dizzy in the corner, he would do like that 700 links into weird uppercut combos, and he could style, and he had the instant air Jaguar kicks that he had to work on and stuff like that. I feel like there needs to be more in Street Fighter V from that point of view, because right now when you watch Tokido, when you watch Daigo play, they'll never do anything that you can't do. You know what I mean? In terms of execution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I mean, and execute like combos are the most obvious thing about a player being like super like crazy. It's like, man, you can, everybody feels like when they watch super high level footsies, like, yeah, I could probably do that. I could walk back and forth and whip punish and do all this, but then like, yeah, the execution stuff is where it gets a little bit different.
Anyways, I've always been a pro execution.
More of the story is...
I'm curious to see what Fantasy Strike is going to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can do it in a really interesting way, because I know Skullgirls is even trying to make they have a mobile version of their game on beta testing, which has easier controls as well. So, I mean, if they can build a really strong game around that and just have it be a different class of fighting games, sure, no problem. I'm all for it. So
Yeah, from what I watched so far, the game looks interesting. It's just like,
Smug
I want
combos.
to try it. Yeah, the smug man.
The neutral jump Viper of Death.
Oh man,
Where
that
she neutral
one
jumped at the
game.
beginning of the round. It's like round 1 fight, neutral jump. He walks up low roundhouse and
She's
she died.
dead.
She died.
Yeah, that was like the end of it. That was such a sick. I was thinking about Dudley in this game. I was like, man, Dudley would be so cool in this game.
Yeah.
He would have so many cool combos. What's that emoticon at the bottom?
Yeah,
That
I
looks
know.
amazing.
I see some people, some Sajam subscribers in here.
It's a pretty optimistic picture.
Yeah, it's not even my actual. It's not like a real picture of me. It's the
I can see
anime.
that.
It's the anime.
It's the one that Iori
Yeah, the
drew,
Who Boy
right?
anime picture.
Uh-huh.
That one's so funny.
Okay, well, also news, One-Winged Angel. The One-Winged Angel Sephiroth is coming to Final Fantasy Dissidia in the arcades later in November. I don't even think that's out in the US at all anywhere, right? There's probably nowhere to play it.
I've never
but
seen it.
I don't
a
know
whole
what
bunch
it
of
is.
people playing in Japan. Some people were even saying they should put it in Evo Japan. 'Cause that
Interesting.
would be
I'd love
kinda
to
neat.
see it. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that would be super cool to see. Really interesting thing here. So Virtual Fighter 5 Final Showdown apparently is playable in Yakuza 6.
Yeah.
In the Yakuza 6 game. That entire game is in there, and they just announced that you can play it online via share play.
So the Yakuza game before this had another Virtual Fighter game and like an older.
Oh,
version.
did
yeah,
it?
I think
Oh,
it's
okay,
like
okay.
the Yakuza games have just had Virtual Fighter in it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Like you walk up to the arcade machine and game and you just play it.
That's so cool.
So it sounds like you could actually play Virtual Fighter 5's Final Showdown in Yakuza and play it online against people.
That's so sick.
That's pretty sick.
I didn't know online play was in there. That's really cool.
Yeah. Also, Skullgirls just announced that they reached the physical copy reached the 10,000 pre-order mark, which
Very
was
cool.
them, which basically Mike Z kept joking as give Mike Z more work, because now he has to port over all the Japanese voice acting
Yeah.
into the American
That was
version.
like
so
the-
you have the options, the stretch goal.
Yeah, that was the stretch
Yeah.
goal. I was trying to think of the words. Good word, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
good stuff there.
Got it.
And apparently Tekken 7 Fated Retribution is going through another patch at the end of November, and there's a whole change log there. And lastly, King of Fighters 14, there's like some Chinese premium edition, and apparently there's like, it's like a special edition, and it might be hinting at some potential costume changes.
Oh.
So like maybe it comes with some free costumes or something like that,
Okay,
which
like-
might imply that they're putting costumes into.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like no DLC outfits in that game,
Yeah,
right?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It sounds like that might actually be happening.
Okay.
So there you go.
That's kind of cool.
I don't have any community news here. I only have one thing, which was that a new Quamba stick has come out.
Tupperware's a dummy. You see him in the chat?
No, what's he saying? Oh, patch Tekken, it's not even out? Isn't
Yeah.
it is out. Just not for us.
It's been on the arcades
In the
and
West.
also
Yeah.
patched like 5 times already
Yeah.
in the arcades.
But
you know.
Quamba has a new joystick here. It is the called the
this is
Dragon
pretty.
Dragon
this.
arcade stick.
It looks really nice.
You want to put it on the internet there?
I'm trying to. There you go. So it's a really pretty joystick here. It like open these lights like light up. In
Yeah.
like so if you're playing in the dark, it's bright.
Sick.
And yeah, so here's like a
A little gallery.
little gallery.
Apparently it pops open. I'm sure that'll be
Yeah,
one of the
there it
pictures.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
there,
talking
dude, look
about.
at
It's so
that.
sweet
Look
looking.
at that.
Yeah, it looks really nice. This and also
Dude,
Sama parts in this stick.
Oh,
They
Simon
said it was
Yes,
Sama parts,
Sama
which is
Denshi.
really awesome.
And dude, seriously, like this thing here, like it looks like one of those Transformers that transformed into a base. You know, like Triptychon
okay.
or Metroplex or
Yeah.
something like that,
It was
right?
crazy
I mean,
looking.
like, yeah, it's cool.
Some more
there you
pictures of
go.
that.
So cool.
That looks
Look at
really
that.
great. Yeah, that stick. So I don't own a PS4 stick yet,
Gorgeous.
and this might be the one.
Yeah.
It looks really
it's a good
nice.
choice.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I
Oh,
like it a
someone
lot.
actually said the inside those are dragon scales.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't even think about that, but yeah, he might be
I can't
right.
really see it zoomed up well enough.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, right?
Yeah.
All the pictures I've seen have been like this size. So
I
haven't
hope that you
been
can
able
fit
to-
a sandwich in there.
That's the goal, right?
It
Are you
really
gonna
is the
gut
goal,
that
man.
that Red Bull stick they gave you and put a sandwich
Oh,
in
that's a
there?
good
and
idea.
make
Yeah, carry it around for all the
That
times
Oh,
I
sure.
drink
Can you
6
pull out the
tournaments.
styrofoam inside of it to give it more space?
That's what I was planning to do, but I haven't actually tried
I'm sure
it.
you could gut it
I
and
would
turn
think
it into
so.
a real stick.
I would think you could, yeah.
That's probably what I would have done.
Okay. Well, that's all I have in terms of community news. I guess we should also talk about the fact that Chris T was signed by
Denial.
Denial, sorry.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, so he got dropped by EVB, but immediately
Sort of
picked up.
abruptly, right? The
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
team kind of just
Did not was not a fortunate end, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm happy for him that he got picked up by Denial very quickly after.
Yeah,
It's good. That's
exactly.
a legit esports team.
And you
Oh,
know,
yeah, certainly.
I expect a lot of these guys that are going to be at Capcom Cup going to get picked up all of a sudden. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Brolinho got picked up recently by, who did he get picked up by? Shoot.
I don't remember.
We talked about it on the show. I forgot.
Yes, we did.
Yes. Brolinho.
Look at you guys Google.
Sponsor.
Flipside.
Flipside. That's what it is. Yeah, Flipside picked him up. So a lot of people, I'm sure, are going to get picked up who are not sponsored yet. And there's some weird ones that are still not sponsored. Like Tokido's still not sponsored, right?
Oh, I'm sure that's by
Choice.
his own
Choice,
choice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably holding on for something
I
excellent.
wonder. I'm
Right.
surprised that he hasn't joined like Red Bull or something like that with his buddy Bonchan and Daigo.
Yeah,
so
we'll see. I
far.
don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Oh well, someone said that Dogura and Goichi got sponsored by Team Cyclops.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't heard.
Team Cyclops.
I haven't heard anything about
What
that
is?
yet. And RB, yeah, dude, I talked to him outside
That's
the
probably
venue.
not-
I was just standing out there just because I was getting warm inside and it was
Yeah.
rainy outside and it was nice. RB comes walking up to me and he starts talking to me and everything. And he actually said that like that event and the Last Chance Asia qualifiers were like his last-ish effort to try to get to Capcom Cup because he might not even keep playing after this year. And like at that point, like every time I saw him, I was like, keep playing, like
Yeah.
stay. But you know, like jokingly because obviously he has real life and it's hard because when you're at that point where you're good enough to win events, so traveling is worth it to get into Capcom Cup, then it becomes even more of a full-time job.
Yeah, you gotta
right?
play a lot to stay at that
yeah,
level.
Exactly. So there you go.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. Eris got picked up by Round Table Pizza. No, he didn't actually
was
get
so
picked
funny.
up, but they actually responded to him
Yeah.
and they like gave him like discounts for Round Table
Do you guys
Pizza.
know the lore about all
He's
this?
been serious about that?
You didn't know about that? So
I didn't think it was serious.
he was talking about how much he liked Red Bull on his thing, and somebody donated and was like, "It's sponsored by Roundtable," and he's like, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, I wouldn't do that at all." Well, who do I talk to about that? Like, that was like his thing about it or whatever. And then so like, he was talking about how much he loves Roundtable, and then Roundtable DM'd him on Twitter, and then we're like, "Hey man, we heard you like our pizza. That's really awesome. Like, here's some gift cards to Roundtable Pizza. So like next time you get pizza, it's on us. Blah, 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 all this kind of stuff." So he told that story on his stream, and he said eating sports because you know his whole thing
Right,
is he
yeah,
calls it
eat
eat sports,
yeah.
eat sports. So he does like a thing. He was like eating sports, and he yelled it, and that's now like one of his sub noises.
Oh,
it's really
that's
funny.
so good. That's
But
so good.
that got turned into a YouTube video by his YouTube guy, No Pants, and then Roundtable tweeted that video of him telling the story about how they sent him gift
that
cards.
I didn't know.
And was like, "Oh my God, Eris," or like we're a big fan of you too, or something like that. And
Oh yeah, no, I did see that.
and
yeah,
Eris
yeah,
like tweeted back was like biggest smile on my face.
Yeah,
Round table, best table. And I was like, this guy is hella eating sports. Look at him
Dang, yeah,
go.
he is made of sports.
Yeah, dude.
He
He's
is
so
100% made of sports.
He's so famous. That guy commentated in the Mandalay Bay. He's eating sports from Round Table Pizza.
Dang.
Yeah,
Gonna
exactly.
be dumping out all sorts of sports. Dang.
What's your favorite pizza place?
Like a chain?
Is that
Yeah,
the chain?
Oh, that's harder. Probably, maybe a Round Table. I don't know.
Domino's.
Domino's. Oh, Round Table's already spoken for. so-
Yeah, I like Round Table.
Domino's is the best. In fact, I just
Yeah.
ordered them recently.
yeah, Domino's.
I had them.
Domino's.
Domino's
Number
is so
one
good.
among
Number
major
one.
national
Exactly,
pizza chains.
Exactly.
Also, they
What
should
am I-
sponsor me for sure.
Starbucks. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I approve.
Nah, man, Papa John's is not that great.
It used
Yeah,
to be
Papa
really
John's swag.
good. It used
Yeah.
to be really
It's whack.
good.
Yeah, when it started out,
It was one of my favorites.
I
when
liked
started.
it, and I feel like there was a noticeable decrease in quality. at some
Yeah,
point.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think there's
agree
not
with
really that many chains of pizza in Southern California.
Actually, I wonder, like, would I prefer Domino's or would I prefer Pizza Hut? 'Cause
I like Domino's over
I like,
Pizza Hut.
I
I'll tell
like
you that.
Domino's
Me too.
pizza better, but I like Pizza Hut's pasta better.
Oh,
Their Tuscany
If I-
pastas are super
You're a
legit.
pasta guy, I
Oh,
forgot.
I'm
I like Domino's pasta.
Dude, it's good,
Yeah.
but like.
Wait,
Pizza
which
Hut
one does
pasta,
the bread bowl? It's Domino's, right?
Domino's,
yeah, okay, I like
no,
those.
but Pizza Hut's pasta,
So gross.
like they're,
But good.
but they're
They're good.
they're like their
Big
chicken
bowl of
I mean,
Alfredo.
they're delicious.
The chicken Alfredo and
Please
the
sponsor us.
Toscani marinara
Yeah.
pasta or whatever it's called is like from Pizza Hut.
As
It's
you eat it,
super good.
you're just like, I'm
They're
gonna
super
die
good.
so
Those
young.
the bread bowl?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna die so
Those
young.
are a once in a blue moon, man. You cannot survive on those. That is for sure.
Tasty Steve called something we ate. This is a big bowl of garbage. Look at this thing. They try to serve me garbage in a bowl.
But it's tasty, you know, what are you gonna do?
Oh man, that's we ordered something somewhere, and that's what. Look at this, man. They try to serve us garbage in a bowl.
Yeah, the Pasta Primavera bread bowl, that's what I'm talking about. Also,
Yeah.
the app, the Domino's app, I like their app.
Oh really?
Dude.
I think they have a good app.
Look, the
That's
fact that they
important.
have that app that tells you exactly what process it is in is
Yeah.
pretty much.
There's a good,
I
that's
like
nice.
Chipotle's app
The
too.
one
actually.
time,
Garbage.
the one
You don't
time,
like Chipotle's app?
Awful.
What?
Well, you don't like Chipotle or their app.
Anything to do with Chipotle, I
Okay.
find
But
is
the
just
coolest
not
thing
palatable.
is, there was actually one time I was watching that Domino's thing. So after you order the pizza, they're like in the oven, baking it.
Yeah.
And I actually saw it was like in the oven. Then it was like quality check.
Yeah.
And then it went back to in the oven. I was like,
Oh,
what? Like they
okay,
check. I was like,
okay.
whoa,
Hey,
there you go.
makes
So,
sense.
yeah, there you go. So Domino's and their thin crust pizza, so good. Like
Yeah.
it's underrated. Their thin crust pizza, super, super good.
So somebody says.
Their chicken is also really good, and they also have the cinnamon sticks with the icing that you can dip it
Too
much
into
for
me,
that
friend.
kills you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna. Yeah, you're gonna die.
Super good, super good.
Too
Everything
much for
about
me.
Domino's.
I can eat a bread bowl full of pasta, but
Domino's. is
Those,
the
cinema
Their
sticks.
cheesy bread. Oh, their cheesy bread is super good.
Cheesy bread is just top tier in general.
Yeah.
I like cheesy bread a lot.
Yeah.
There was one time in college. My friends and I.
I don't like how this
We
started.
ordered a thing of cheesy sticks, and nobody wanted to eat it except for me and my one friend. And so we ate together this entire large order of cheesy
Oh,
sticks.
God.
And I felt like I was drunk on grease.
Dude, yeah, no, I know
remember
that feeling.
I remember like
I
kind
know
of
that
like
feeling.
wobbling
yes,
around a little bit. And
Oh,
like,
no.
It was the worst
Yeah.
feeling.
Tomorrow,
Don't eat a full thing of
I am
cheesy
going
sticks.
with Ringe and Vicious to try some deep dish pizza place in Fullerton. That's like apparently good deep dish.
Like
Really?
Chicago style
It's
deep dish?
yeah, they like came from Chicago and now they do deep dish in here.
Interesting.
I'd like to try that sometime. Let me know how it is.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
us
I'm
know
gonna
how it
like
is.
I'm really interested in trying it. But now that got me thinking about pizza and I was like,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wanted
like-
pizza as soon as this conversation started.
That sounds great. Like, definitely, I don't think any of us would pick Domino's as like our favorite pizza place. But the question was, what's your favorite national
Chain.
chain.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets the job
Because
done.
they're the ones that have the money to sponsor people. I mean, they're the best food.
They're the
They're the
best.
They're the best.
They're the
so
food
good.
Delicious.
The
There's
best.
cinnamon sticks. You dip it into like melted icing, and like you eat it, and then the next day you
Oh.
regret it.
Yeah, that sounds
But it's
rough.
super good. It's super tasty if you like sweet stuff like that. So
Do you ever like, you know, those carpets that are very tightly wound,
Yeah.
and you kind of put your hand on them and you can press them in a little bit, but it's like you can't press them in.
wait,
a
what are you
lot.
talking about?
Carpet.
Oh, carpet.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, look at that. That looks real.
That
looks good,
actually
right?
looks legit. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Is that on
told
the
him,
internet there? You wanna?
Sure,
I
okay.
told Ringe, I was like, yeah, I'm really excited to try deep dish outside of Chicago. And he's like, well, when you show up to this place, it's literally decked out in Chicago.
Yeah, that looks
Memorabilia.
real. Look at that.
It looks like a real deep dish, huh?
It does. It does.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It looks tasty.
So
I
it's
would
me
eat
and
that.
Lord Sajam getting this tomorrow.
And I've tried all like the Chicago deep dish chains, so I have like a point of comparison. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how it is.
Anyway, my beard is the carpet in this scenario.
Yeah, I see you just tearing at that thing.
Like, it pressing on it is like the same feeling as like pressing on like a thick, not a thick carpet,
It's like
a tightly wound
that
carpet.
office carpet.
Yeah, it's
right?
like office carpet.
Yeah, the office
Yeah,
carpet.
and there's like
yeah.
little fuzzies coming up.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
here and
yeah.
there.
Ew.
You need to shave that.
try to get
It's
rid
like
of
when
this
you
thing.
wake up in the morning, one side's poofy and the other side's kind of flat.
Yeah,
Does that
it's-
happen?
it's
You
an
got a
half an
real
inch
like
long now.
blade shave one time, and you said it was like the greatest thing.
Oh,
right?
that was great. Yeah, for my birthday one time, my girlfriend got me an actual
I mean,
shave.
is it like super expensive to do that?
I don't think it was crazy. It was
Right.
like
So I would
50 or
imagine you
60
could
bucks
just do
or
it
something.
again.
Like, it was a
right?
lot, but like,
You could just do it again, right?
I
So-
could, but I'd rather just not do that and find my beard trimmer. Just get, because
Okay,
We'll
fair
find
enough.
that
let me tell you, man, that's not the only thing going on. All right,
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. I
it's
understand.
not the only thing happening right now.
That's too bad. You
Starting
gotta-
to find that some of my shirts have been
People are wondering
They
what
don't
this
fit?
was.
they've been infiltrated. They've been exfiltrated by
Yeah.
People are
certain
wondering what
aspects
this
happening
is.
down here.
This is a
Disgusting.
program called One Tab. that I can, because I used to be a tab whore. I used to have 7,000 tabs.
Tab
over.
whore.
No, that's what I seriously was.
Let me tell you, dude.
The terminology.
I think that was before you did the Ultra Gen with us.
Yeah.
It was.
No.
It was upsetting to look at.
Yeah,
I came here once and I
there
complained
was.
to him.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, come on, that's unnecessary.
So I actually have this now. So now it just creates a set of links, and I use that for the show. So
Yeah.
now I actually add those links to the tab there.
Hey, both of you, like, how many unread emails do you have?
Oh, I don't have
Oh, dude.
37,000.
Right.
My God.
How
Dude,
does
what
that
a
even
barbarian.
happen?
I
How
saw,
does that happen?
you know that Steve all the time would be like, man, when's our flight to whatever? And I'm like, look at your emails. And it takes him like 10 minutes to find the email. And I'm like, why do you have 37,000
That number,
unread?
that number is literally unbelievable to me. Like I feel
Like,
like
I
that,
can't-
that must be a glitch.
I don't even have 37,000 emails probably in my Yahoo Mail
There's
account.
no way.
Right?
That must
So,
be a glitch. There's
Tasty
gotta be
Steve has
something.
37,000 unread.
unread
emails.
emails.
Like, is
Yeah.
he sending all of the spam into the main inbox? Does he have a spam folder?
I have no
Maybe he
idea.
doesn't.
What if
I
that's
don't
not
know.
his spam folder? Like, what if in the spam folder there's like 500,000 emails?
I just don't understand. Like, I have email, and
Dude,
I don't
someone
have.
says they have 39,000 unread emails on theirs.
That's
and someone else
impossible.
says they
That's
have
not okay.
20,000.
There must be something happening.
How
I
do you
literally have
do
zero.
that?
What's
How do
what's
you do
happening?
that?
Zero.
Yeah, fine. Zero's fine.
Like,
10 is fine.
Yeah, totally.
when I get to
If you have-
400, I freak out.
That's
you know?
too much.
If I had 30, I would feel weird about
Yeah,
it.
me too. I can't get that many.
Well,
But-
look, I get to 400, and that explains why I'm so terrible with responding to
You
emails.
guys.
So.
Handle it.
37,000.
But see, I thought 400 was bad.
Yeah, I
But
I think that's bad too.
Yeah, and 37,000 is like a whole completely different thing. Dude.
My inbox, like, as soon as an email is no longer relevant to me, it's out of there. Like, I cannot stand my inbox having like 20 emails in it that I've read but I need to keep. You know, it's like my itineraries and stuff. I want no emails in my inbox. I want it to literally be what I absolutely need.
Yeah.
37,000
I
emails.
really think there's something going on there. Like, there's got to be a glitch. That number can't be real.
Right.
How many?
Exactly. Like, I don't even know.
He's got to make a new email.
Right,
that
yeah,
account,
yeah,
that account needs to
exactly.
be burned. Like, never.
Seriously,
never
dude,
use
like,
it again.
Just give it up.
Create a new Gmail account and just like Tasty Steve 2, like make a new account 2.0, make a new account and just never use that old one again. Like everybody, this is my new account and just make a new one. Because 37,
So,
Like,
how do you even find stuff
maybe
in there?
maybe
someone
this
in
is
the
what it
chat
is.
says that he has 39,000 emails.
Maybe
And he
this
says
is what
there's
it
too
is.
much to deal with at this point.
Maybe it's the case that he has Twitter send him every time somebody
Oh.
follows him.
And, like,
maybe he has
Facebook
Facebook
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Twitch,
yeah,
and he just
yeah.
never does anything about that, and it's
Okay,
just like
so
pooping
I will
up his whole
say
thing.
this. So someone in the chat was making fun of me because I'm still using Yahoo Mail, right,
Yeah.
instead of using Gmail.
I just,
Yeah,
And I will tell you this right now, because you cannot sort by sender in Gmail, I will never go to Gmail.
You can do like
You can search for
can-
one.
you can do it in a little search bar. There's a way to make it.
There's no
happen.
way to sort it. There's no way to sort by sender. Trust me, I have
just type in the
researched
sender's
it.
name,
Just
right?
type in the
Right,
sender's name.
but the reason why it's important to sort by them because I don't know who all the senders are. I don't know who I'm looking for. When I sort by sender, I can see like 50 emails by this one person, highlight them, delete them all at
Well,
once.
why don't you like get
Right.
why don't you get like a Gmail account and then like Outlook or Thunderbird or something to
Yeah,
do that?
probably
Yeah.
that would probably
Because
work.
Yahoo just got busted. Did you hear about that?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
the emails, their email, they allowed a lot of hacking. and
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. That's
This
right,
just
that's
happened.
right,
Like
that's
it's
right.
happened many times, but like it just happened again,
Right.
majorly.
Mhm.
Many millions.
yeah,
got
nothing
blown up.
goes to my Yahoo account.
Yeah.
It's like my
Yeah, that's my garbage
If
account.
there
Yeah,
was
it's like
ju-
more-
if
yeah,
there was
that's the
just
dump.
a way that
It's the
I
town
could
dump.
sort, because every time my mailbox does get to 300 or 400 unread, like I can clean it up in no time flat because I can sort by sender.
I just check my email like every day.
Yeah, I know.
And it-
I
mean,
used to
look,
do that.
I used to use
that, but-
Thunderbird back in the day of the dark ages of the internet, but as soon as Gmail became a reasonable thing to do on the actual web browser, and as soon as they allowed offline Gmail in Chrome and stuff,
Mhm.
that's all I do.
Great. Yeah.
That's all I do. Well, except for again, my dump truck garbage
Yahoo
haul of
Right,
Yahoo.
right.
Yeah, that's what my
exactly.
Yahoo account is.
I had a dump truck email, but then it was with Earthlink.
Dude, you know what's funny is actually, I gave somebody my Yahoo email because they were like, "What's your email account?" You know, I had to send up something, and they were looking at it, and I put in honk honk whatever it is
Yeah.
at yahoo.com,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, really? They were like, don't give me the spam one, all right? They knew it.
I did.
That's what everybody does.
I did
Damn, dude.
It's the spam account.
I went to
So
get
now
my.
I'm giving everyone my Yahoo account. They almost think I'm trying to like ditch them or something.
I went to get my phone fixed one time, and this guy was like, I was like, how long is it gonna take until I can get in there? And he's like, 7:30 is our next appointment, and it was like noon, and I was like, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. And like he was like, all right, cool. Like let me get your email for this, and I was like, oh, I'll just. And he's like, well, we want your email for what? And I was like, I'm with Brad, my roommate, and I was like, my email's Brad's school email, because that's Brad's actual email. His school email is like Brad's school email at whatever, right? And I just like gave it to him, and Brad is looking at me, and he's like, you son of a, and he's like, what's your name? I was like, Steven.
Oh, man.
And I gave it to him, and they hella email Brad forever. And he still would hit me up and be like, dude, I can't believe you gave him my email. It was so good. Oh, I'm sorry, Brad. There was no way out of that scenario.
How are you guys still friends, dude?
My roommate. There was no way out of that scenario. Like he was.
No.
I gave him Brad's email.
I know, Brad
that's
could have
funny.
been.
It was
Brad
like-
could have been like, "That's my email." He's lying,
No,
right?
he just was staring at me the whole time like, this guy. I was so sick. That was my only way out of that scenario, dude. I was like trying to think of an escape route. I was like,
You
all
say
right.
no, I will pass
I
on.
couldn't do it. He was insistent. I was like, all right. Oh, that was so sick.
I've been on the wrong camera view this whole
I'm
time.
sorry.
All right.
Whatever.
Oh man.
All right. Well, anything else that you guys want to talk about? Any other news? Any other goings-ons?
No.
No.
James.
Watch
Nothing
Rewired.
else has happened
Watch
in the past
Rewired. This
nothing
coming
else.
weekend, Sajam and I will be there.
Yeah, we're doing commentary.
Monday, if you're around, you can join me at the University of Advancing Tech and check out my talk, which I'm not
Be
sure.
eating
what the-
Sonora dog somewhere.
That even sounds like a fighting game related name.
Yeah.
Advancing Tech.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's like Advancing Guard.
Cigar.
Advancing Tech.
Yeah, I played Marvel Training Mode not that long ago.
Oh,
It's just
such
the
a
best.
beautiful, beautiful training mode.
It's
Training
so
mode is
good.
That
good.
sandbox is so fun to play in.
I swear, I found like some new thing that I could do with my team, and I was like, "This is so
Yeah.
sick."
There are so many permutations that if you have some even slightly unusual team, like you're probably inventing stuff.
Yeah.
It's also like its 5-year anniversary today since
That's
Marvel
right.
3 came
Oh,
out.
that's right.
Also, Justin Wong's birthday. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, it's so funny that his
came out
birthday
on
is
his
the
birthday?
yeah. Apparently so. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Apparently so.
Yeah.
So there
Happy
you go.
birthday to Justin and Marvel.
Oh yeah, have you seen that new Laura tech? The fireball trading tech?
Yeah, so that's not just Laura.
Yeah, it's everybody. It's
Right,
everybody.
okay.
It's like the hit stop of the Fireball.
The hit stop of the fireball, it's
Yeah.
not hitting at that time.
Right.
And so, for example, one thing that Dawson can do is if there's a fireball trade,
Mm-hmm.
he can
Punch
attack
through
through
it.
it. Yeah, he can press stand strong with stand
And
big.
like hit the
through it.
guy, and then he'll get hit. Right.
There's a timing you can do it where he won't get hit. Just
Oh,
limitedly track
really?
fast enough. Yeah.
Oh
pretty cool.
dang.
Yeah, this is like one of those super marginal things that's doesn't really matter, but like
Right.
it's cool
Yeah.
for Dawson. But for Laura, I can see that
Yeah.
being like a useful,
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
useful thing.
Yeah. No, it's really cool.
That's another one of those,
I was gonna say about it, but I forgot.
Invented by tool assistant things, right? Where
No,
you
no.
found it, or was it someone else?
Javits saw
Javits
it.
saw it?
Someone else
Somebody
tweeted
else
it to
did it.
Javits.
Yeah.
And then Javits hit up Tool Assistant, and then
Yeah.
Tool Assistant showed him like
Pretty
figured
much
out how it worked and stuff.
how it
so
went.
Like that. Yeah.
Cool.
No, but it's really cool tech. It's really neat. So I wonder if that'll actually get put into play at any sort of time. You know, like if someone throws EX Fireball, you can just like go right through it or something
Yeah,
like that.
it-
So.
One thing I did want to mention before I forget. So I've been watching a lot of Ketchup and Mustard's YouTube channel lately for Mortal Kombat stuff. They've been doing a lot of like DHCs, but for them,
Okay.
like they'll look at they'll ask two people to play, and then they'll play an extended set, and
that's so
then
cool.
they will commentate over it, or else they'll like look at some old event, or they'll whatever that they commentate over, and that's been super great. For me, I really like following that game, and they're much more knowledgeable about it than I am at this point. So it's really cool to watch and
Okay.
keep on top of YouTube or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, their
that.
channel's awesome.
Yeah, and you've also been doing a lot of analysis.
Yeah, so I've been
So-
doing commentary / analysis over a lot of events that have happened. So like I covered Bull Battlegrounds. I looked at a bunch of RB and other players. Like I looked at the finals, and stuff like that. I did that for Southeast Asia Major, CEO, SCR, all these events that have happened. And so I'm going to do the same thing when I get back from Rewired. I've been streaming a lot, like 3 to 4 days a week. I usually stream around anywhere from 10 to 12 PST I start. And I stream for like a few hours, and then so my channel is twitch.tv/SageM. I've been streaming a lot and doing a lot of like analysis of different games, and also just playing Street Fighter Online. Yeah. Like I've been playing ranked because I haven't played ranked since like the game came out. Right. I've been playing ranked with Urian, and it's super fun so far. Man, that character is a blast. That character's
a lot of fun.
Dude,
it's a blast.
Like I've actually streamed twice this week. Woo!
I know, nice.
So I streamed on Saturday. I streamed on Monday. On Saturday I played online, and I was just getting beat up, and I was just like, ugh. And then, but the cool thing about it was like I figured out why I was getting beat up. Just because I'm not uppercutting people who jump at me. Yeah. So they get free jump-ins on me all the time, right? Because I'm so focused on the ground game. Yeah. And right at the very end of Saturday, I realized that I won 2 games, and I was like, I'm just going to stop on a happy note.
That's a good plan.
And then on Monday I played, and then I just immediately got to gold and like kept getting more points.
Dang, man, you're starting from
like way down there.
Oh, yeah. I barely played any ranks.
Yeah.
I barely played any ranks.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I think all of the times I've ever played ranked are on YouTube. Like seriously, like every single time that I played. So.
I told you guys I hadn't played ranked since March. And so like I got to like right when the game came out. Remember when Arturo hit 7,500 and that was like plat and like he was the first person. I hit 5K at that time and I was like 7,500. I'm only at 5K. That's impossible. So I stopped playing because 5K is gold. Right. And so like when Urian came out, I've been streaming him like the last 2 weeks. I can't believe how like I feel like where those players were in gold before is now what I feel like 10,000 is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like
totally. Yeah, I'm at like 9 or 10K now with Urian.
Oh okay.
And like I feel like I'm like all these players I'm just playing them and I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like there's so many people like way up there and I'm like every match gives me 1 billion points because everybody I play has way more than me. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I want to get up there because then you'll start playing the people that you can play a little bit more.
Man, so I just started playing it after this YouTube charity the charity thing. Right? I hadn't played online and ranked again. Not as long as you guys hadn't, but in a while. And so since then I've been playing and. I played this guy, the Mocha Latte.
Oh yeah, the Arizona player.
I've seen videos of him, but shout outs. You're definitely the best player I've ever played, randomly ranked online.
Yeah, he's very good.
Really?
He was super
His Dudley in Street Fighter 4 was very, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the best. I was really impressed. Like a lot of the times when I get randomly matched up against people in like the top 100, they're grinders. You know, like they're not like actually that great, and so that doesn't. I tend to do fine, but. He's like 40 something, and he like definitely put the hurt on me.
That's awesome.
It was really cool.
That's awesome.
No, Mocha Latte is really good. He'll definitely be at Rewired this weekend because he's an Arizona player. I think he's like been one of their. Him and Yusuf are like their 2 best players. I think. And like in Street Fighter 4 Velociraptor. Right?
I'm still fighting.
And then I played Iperu, and he got dunked.
Iperu got dunked. Was it Laura? Oh no.
With Zangief?
Yeah.
I'm definitely making a Heidi account soon because I want to grind.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, now it's like not as secret as it used to be for me.
Yeah, your Heidi account is too obvious. I saw the name and I was like, that's so David. Like, I knew immediately. I was like, oh, God, I laughed so hard.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to guess it in the first place.
No, but I'm going to make... The Heidi account names I have are so terribly trash names that, like, I don't think anybody will know.
Well, see, that's the thing is, like, my Heidi account name, I actually do have one that I call it a Smurf account, right? So,
yeah, what's his Heidi name? I've never heard of it.
Oh, I don't know. Heidi is another term for Smurf.
Okay.
Same kind of thing.
I have a Smurf account, but I named it something that's, like, so normal sounding that, like, it's impossible to
Yeah, I had a lot of cool names... like that I want to do, but I talked about them, so I can't use them. Like, so I was gonna use Namaste 6.
Right.
Like that's just such a normal set. Like no one would ever know that's me, right? But we talked about that so much because Jeremy got cut off by a guy whose license plate was Namaste 6.
Right.
And we're like, just Namaste, dude. It's fine. Like we just made fun of him for so long because he got angry, and now like Jeremy is Namaste 6 on Steam, so like I can't use it anymore. But yeah, I have some pretty trash. Terrible names that I'm gonna use. Like
so a whole bunch of people say that you've been playing. You played against Sajam Segway, right?
Oh my God! There's a guy in I love Sajam Segway. Let me tell you why Sajam Segway is sick. This guy named Sajam Segways. It's not me. I played against him on my stream, so there's proof that it's not me.
Okay. People
have been hitting me up like, "Yo, man, I got dunked by your Ken on Sajam."
They think it's you.
They think it's me. I had like
That's
4 or
funny.
5 really good play. Like PR Rog lost the Sage Jam.
Oh no!
I beat Sage Jam Segways on my stream with Urian. It was so sick. Eduardo messaged me and was like, "I'm so mad," and I was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "He's like, he's like, are you Sage Jam Segway? I missed my Fireball Super Chip out." And I was like, "He lost the Sage Jam Segways. Let's go." I've seen that guy on so many streams. He's like a Ken player and he's really good.
Oh,
when I played him, I was like, I thought he was gonna be like, it's a troll account, so I was like, oh, he's not gonna be that good. That fool is good. I was like, oh snap, he's holding on to the mantle. Let's go. His
cool.
Ken is really good. It's
So,
not me.
I mean, when you were streaming and you asked me to play on your account, like, oh wait, no, sorry, never mind.
Oh yeah, it's not.
I see.
But Nick Tonella came up to me at Wizard I Fights too and was like, "Man, your Ken is so good." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I played you online." I was like, "That's definitely not me. Stage Jam Segway's not me." There's a clip of me playing him.
Right.
Yeah, I beat him 2-1.
I wish we could change our name on the PC version like you can typically with Steam.
Yeah, I used to have so many stupid names on there.
One of my pastimes is making up stupid names on Steam.
Yeah,
And I can't change it, and I'm kind of bummed about
it's the
that.
worst, right? Like I used to play as Dan Brown, and I would just play Brown Dan.
Oh, makes
And
sense.
like Seth Green, I played as Green Seth, and like I had all these like, I had like
That's
random.
actually genius.
Yeah, I had all these random names. Shout out to Blockbuster John, by the way. I had all these random names like that where I would just play, like, I would make a pun about some character's name and only play that character. Or, like, just go about random account names. And it was super fun.
I would really have to learn how to play the green Fong and just be green sleeves the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah, like, it was so cool, like, being able to change your name like that. Because I had so
Yeah.
many stupid names that I would just play as for fun.
I mean, I still do it, but for other games, it's just you can't do it for Street
Right.
Fighter.
Yeah.
So right now I'm Rando Calrissian, but
Rando Calrissian?
yeah, but that's not gonna last long.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I constantly do that too, because I think making up new names is super fun. I play Rocket League as the Bonk Chonkler.
Oh, you're still on this
Instead of the
thing?
Bonk
Oh my
Chonkler, yeah. I have a few of those that I still play as.
Someone says Smug has 3 accounts. That's way less than what he had.
He had like 20 in Street
Well,
Fighter
on
4.
Xbox 360, he kept getting those free month cards, and he would just make a new account. He would get to like top 10 of Dudley.
All
and
the
then-
Dudley top 10 was him.
Yeah, every single one of
Yeah,
them.
all 10 of them. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that I was original with Rando Calrissian, and then I googled it to be to make for sure that I would. I was not. It turns out that
Penny
it's
Arcade.
quite
Yeah,
popular.
okay.
That sucks.
Okay.
There's a lot of things like that. Like, I think Street Fighter related pun character names are
Birdie
super fun.
Sanders.
Birdie Sanders, yeah.
No, but
Birdie
that's what
Sanders
they
is
all
excellent.
named that bird that
Genius.
jumped on his.
No, I remember,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Birdie. But so there's now a Birdie.
Oh,
but Birdie
yeah,
Sanders.
okay,
Birdie
okay,
Sanders.
Okay,
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
There's so many cool names that I wish I could change my tag to just to be a jerk online. But I can't.
Someday,
Yeah.
I
maybe.
hope.
I'm just going to make a Heidi with a stupid name.
Because I can in MKX, and I do in MKX.
Sick.
You change your name all the time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah.
That name is
I
cool,
like that. I like
That's up
that
there.
too. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're just killing.
Wanna get
we're
out of
just
here?
wasting time now. Okay. Oops.
What the heck was that?
That was my. This table is
Did you
like.
snap it?
I have a problem where when I'm down here working on stuff, I lean on it like this.
Oh, I can see why you're
and it's
issues.
like killing this thing. Like I might need to get a new one soon, so
I see.
I may have to charge the Ultra Chen coffers for a new rolling table for the keyboard and mouse. So.
Tupperware, I'm not going to just make a new PSN Plus account. I might.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, come on.
You can do this sharing thing on Steam. It's easier. You just like make a new account and then share Street Fighter 5 with it, and then you have a new account on Steam.
Okay.
Sounds like
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
gonna
work too.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's not the end of the
I
world.
don't want
but
to
yeah.
jump through hoops. I just want to make fun of.
Yeah,
things.
Bob Sagat. I definitely
Oh,
played as that
classic.
name. Yeah, that's a
Classic.
classic.
Oh no, the best
Been around
one. The
forever.
best one to me was Tom Cannon, which he adopted into his
Yes, very good.
into his Twitter, which is Pro Tom Cannon.
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's
Yeah, like all those are like the classics, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds like you're tired. All right.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm gonna go look for my beer trimmer.
Do you want to grab some dinner?
That sounds like a good idea. Shout outs to all the Sage Jam subscribers. By the way, you guys are all amazing. I saw you guys posting stuff in the chat. You guys are cool.
So I've got a partnership on jchensor now.
Yeah.
So I might stay so that I do all my fighting game stuff on Ultra Chen TV. But if I do horrible things like play Rock Band on,
You should stream that on Ultra Chen.
Yeah, that sounds great to me too.
you want me to just stream
Yeah,
Rock
I do.
Band on
Why
Ultra
not?
Chen TV? Oh,
You
'cause
should.
all these fighting game people are gonna be like, all right, let's see what cool fighting game, and it's just gonna
Just-
be like me singing Huey Lewis on stream.
Sounds
dude.
amazing.
All right.
All right.
I'm down.
My cat grabbed my chest hair from outside of my shirt yesterday. I'm gonna go. No, it was here. It was out there, and the cat was just like, eh. And I was like, how did that happen? But they're starting to poke through. So I'm gonna go home and look for my beard trimmer. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace out.